Hello there.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like I sound like a broken record from now on because I feel like I'm just saying every time I am loving this show, I'm binge watching this show, I'm binge recording this show, and yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I don't know what to say anymore, but what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film shooting for senior share, shooting shot, baby, and I am absolutely loving my first time watching The Sopranos. We are burning through this show at a very fast pace with a couple of double uploads to back myself up with that, I guess. So yeah, today we are up to episode 4 of season 2. Yesterday I did a triple recording of 3 episodes in one sitting, and today I might do the same thing again depending on how we go, but I feel like I'm into it and I'm ready for it. This episode is titled Commendatori. Commendatori, which I think it means commander in Italian, I'm guessing. So yeah, we're gonna get into the reaction and we're gonna have some fun with this thing. Let's go. I remember those
Remember to say please.
sort of warnings on the
I can't
DVDs
watch this again. The DVD
early in the days in
the advanced
VHSs.
bootleg. These are the alternate takes, Tom. What are you gonna call Coppola with ideas on how to fix it? I do not believe this.
Ho!
Come on.
The disc is in there.
You know what scene I love most? It was you, Fredo.
Tom, you gonna go see your uncle first if you decide to go over there?
Yeah.
That would be smart.
Fucking disc.
Somebody should tell Paramount Pictures to get their shit together. We're gonna be stealing thousands more of these things.
So, how was Junior last time you saw him?
His life is about Motrin these days. Tom, what's your favorite scene? I can't have this conversation again.
Hit eject.
Don Cheech's villa. When Vito goes back to Sicily. The crickets. The great old house.
Oh, it's fucking beautiful.
Because I'm going over there, you know? I was in the Army Signal Corps. What this thing needs is what we call a Brogan adjustment.
What's that? You know how?
Yep.
You gotta love Paulie, man. Brogan adjustment. Well, at least I didn't shoot the dog. Okay? Okay, at least I didn't shoot the dog.
Come on, Churchill.
Ah, but the dog runs away. Live Churchill, man.
Fucking nigger.
Ay.
Who else?
Even the daughter knew. Man is doing GTA heists as a side mission. Like, he literally, that's literally a GTA side story you can do. Like, collect cars and take them to the storage houses. Like, oh my gosh.
Mr. Soprano.
Okay, if my nephew comes in, he's got some questions for the doc, about my hip and all.
Of course. Doctor will be right with you. Perhaps your nephew can help you with your clothes?
Some great questions for the doctor. When's the next hit?
It's not over yet.
And we don't get to go.
Got school.
What about Mom?
She knows it's a business trip.
Don't you think she might like a little interlude, just the two of you?
You know when we'd like a little interlude, just the two of us? Right now.
Not my idea to have me set the table.
Come, you want me to help with the roast?
It's right there on the counter.
Calm, it's a business trip. Okay? It is. It's not worth the jet lag.
Did I say anything?
God. Naples. Ischia.
Keep rubbing it into Carmela.
Oh, the food.
Shit.
Look, I know last year, Tom and Bob, the trip to the Bahamas, I said I didn't have time.
You didn't.
It was football season.
Meadow, can you tell your brother dinner's ready?
It's our busiest month.
Junior's last shipment went to Naples maybe 2 months ago. 30 containers. 2 cars to a container.
Junior had to get the operation over to who, specifically?
Ray Curto.
Yeah, okay, good work, Sal.
There's something else you should know. They're talking like the Maltasanti kid might get his butt.
Tony, where's he at with Junior these days?
Ain't spoken months.
Are you being straight with me?
Oh, pussy!
How's it going,
The
Kurt?
dolly zoom in. Oh,
Jimmy?
What I
fuck.
hear, you in Puerto Rico? I was playing there once during the hurricanes. Never again, I said. The kids are all grown, aren't they, Puss? What are you doing here?
It's my daughter's birthday.
I'm picking up some shit for a bachelor party.
You know, I'm trying to think. Did I ever meet any connected guys from Delaware?
That fucking box looks heavy.
The answer is... No. All right, look, I gotta go, fellas. Joey, nice to meet you. You, Mr. Rude Cocksucker.
See you around, baby.
Motherfucker.
Take it easy. That went fine.
What the fuck is he doing there? He saw me with you. You come all the way to a fucking party store and still somebody's gonna see you?
Sal, listen. That went fine. Just know this. You're doing a good job.
I'm interested to see where it goes with Pussy because clearly he's siding with some other individuals or doing side hustles with other individuals or has allegiances elsewhere. Not necessarily the feds or what we're used to, but possibly doing like stuff with other crews and things like that. Now, I saw you guys in the comment section, or like a couple of comments have been saying lately, and I'm grateful for these comments saying, how don't you have more subscribers? Your reactions are fantastic, and I thank you guys for that. I just try to do my best on this channel, and I guess when I have fun with it, I just pump out the content, and you can tell when I'm having fun with it because, yeah, it's just the smile on my face. I keep going. And I'm having a blast with it. It's like I love doing it. Even though hopefully you'll reap the reward later on down the track. Because at the moment, is it paying off? Like not crazy amounts, no. Because like you need to, do other things in life, obviously, to live. And the stuff you make off YouTube, obviously with the amount of subscribers I have, is nothing, okay? But I'm grateful for the support. I love you guys. That's why I keep going. I love doing it. And because I love doing it, I just keep going. So yeah, hopefully, God willing, you reap the reward later down the track, but we'll see. We'll just keep going, I guess. There we go, with the same dolly zoom in, like the rapid zoom in.
You must be so relieved Pussy's back. You must be so happy.
It's a long time.
Did he ever tell you where he was?
Oh, he don't like to worry me.
Not even a card? That's got to be a worry. A worry is horrible. Anyway, you must be so happy.
We're back to our old routine.
Ah, I love this song.
No.
Honey, I know. You're Jackie.
Listen to me. Going on about how happy I am and you a widow?
Que sera, sera. What will be, will be. God, he's so handsome, this guy, too.
Jesus Christ.
Angie, my God. I'm sure he's adjusted to it.
Christ, you fucking idiot, Rosalie! I'm not happy Sal's back.
Angie.
I'm sad and depressed. Thought of killing myself.
Nome del Padre, del Espíritu Santo.
Eat your marigot.
God forgive me. When he did come home that day, I was upstairs. I heard the door and then his voice, I'm home. Fucking wanted to vomit. After all that worrying, he might be dead. Praying he was okay. My heart just sank and I wished...
He had died.
To just come and go year after year like that. How dare he?
Have you reached out to him?
Oh, that's a good one. Listen, and I don't want my kids to know this. They found a lump under my arm.
Oh, my God.
They biopsied it. I get the results in a couple of days. Anyway, I told Sal. He said, Jesus Christ. Kind of alarmed, a little. Then he went back to do whatever the fuck he was doing. Spraying WD-40 on his pocket knife. Hasn't asked me how I am. Touch my face or something when he comes in.
So, Angie, what are you gonna do?
Benign. Malignant. I'm getting a divorce.
It's almost as if all the men in this show just married these women just to procreate, just to keep the line going. Like, that's what... None of them have like show like obviously they all have their side chicks, which is completely wrong. But like they have, I swear, like maybe Christopher here and there with Adriana, but like that's a toxic relationship as it is. But no one has seemed to have shown affection for their wife in this show. Like obviously at points, yeah, but I feel like it lasts a split second just to keep him at bay. Like that's the only way they do it. Like that's the only reason they do it. Sorry. It's just wrong, like on so many levels. You gotta call him out on it. Yeah, it's the gangster lifestyle. We have all the hoes and stuff like that, but like, come on, man. Completely wrong.
Hey, here they make a reel.
Soviets.
We're in Italia, baby.
Who's gonna tell Artie that mule they spent all that money on looks like a used Trojan compared to this?
You notice the women? You know what I realized on the plane? Even the skanks are worth fucking.
Those are my feelings, too. Oh, Paisan. Tutto what do you call it? Femina bello come qui?
Hey, you did all right. 2 definite agendas I got. Hit the topless beaches and see that fucking crater. I don't care what anybody says, I'm there.
Mount Vesuvius. Hey, big up Pompeii and Herculaneum. Did it in ancient history at school. So good. Such a good subject.
Hey, T, check out the paint.
Anthony Soprano.
Yeah.
Io sono Furio Giunta.
Oh, hey, how are you? Piacere.
Piacere.
This is the friend of ours, Salem, we've been talking to.
Oh.
This is Paulie. This is Christopher.
Ciao. Questo è Tanno. Benvenuti. My boss Nino say you can fresh up. Maybe a little sleep. Then we will pick you up at 8. And he will meet us for fare la business.
Whoa, wait a minute. Nino? I mean, I never heard of... I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy and everything, but Vittorio will be there, right?
Maybe no.
Commendatori. You are already checked in.
Commendatori. Like a command. I like that. That's respect.
This is going to be interesting here because Tony's stepping out of his comfort zone. He's leaving his world of New Jersey and stepping to the world of Italy. But I feel like you're dealing with the big dogs here. And I think that Vittorio guy, like, he's a big player, right? And the fact that he might not be there, I think rubs Tony the wrong way in terms of like his status as well and the respect diminishing, like the respect he deserves is not quite there, that he's meeting sort of like the side players. He's not going to the creme de la creme. He's not going to the big dog at the top. And we all know about Tony's ego, and we know when things don't go his way or when he's disrespected, what's going to happen. So you got to be very careful with these players in Italy here.
So did you hear? You're talking about the Bompanceros, right?
Hang on, Gab. Call waiting. Maybe Tony from Italy.
Did you tell somebody else, Jerry?
Ooh, no. She's gonna shit when she hears this.
The gossip, the women gossip. At least the wives have something to talk about this episode. Let her.
What time Christopher say he get here? He's got that titanium club I want to give to Don V.
Any time now. He was just going down to Corso to buy a gift for Adriana.
Non ancora. Come vedi, dove Furio, digli che noi con lo zio abbiamo scritto, abbiamo telefonato, ma non abbiamo ricevuto risposta.
Subtitles, help, man.
And Nino says we always ask your uncle for more cars. But he was no supply.
That's why I'm here. Tell him we can fill any orders. And also mention, no offense, we were hoping Vittorio would be here.
Oh. Anything you want to talk to Vittorio about that, I don't know.
Che noi lo sostituiamo degnamente, anzi Vittorio.
Nino is a little
Agitated.
disappointed
Yeah.
in your attitude of him.
Mi dispiace, Nino. I'm sure that I will learn much doing business with a man like you. It's an honor.
Tutti modi, Nanza.
Maybe Di Vittorio is right there with them, but he's just hasn't revealed himself as Di Vittorio.
Nino is happy to be at your disposal.
And you got contacts in the markets over there.
Tom, you try this octopus yet?
I'm talking here.
Hey, it's a business trip, man.
You're like a
Tax
fucking
write-off.
child with the food and the pussy. What's going on here, Paulie?
It's a big thing to me, T. I was never over here, okay?
Yeah, let him enjoy his holiday.
My other brother, the doctor, was bullshit.
Poco a fare insieme a loro.
Sì. Hanno fatto tanto a fare. How much charge on car?
Mercedes ML series, very popular. In Eastern Europe, you can sell this car for 110, 120,000. My price to you, 90 grand.
90.000.
90.000.
It's manufactured in America.
Sono due figli in troccia.
What do you fucking say?
See? See? There goes the respect. Like, I'm talking about it.
It's Don Vittorio.
It's Don Vittorio.
Si Vito, che sta? E non dovevate fare questo. Poi, Analisa cara. Tesoro mio bello, come stai?
Analisa, damn!
Don Vito, permettimi di presentarti i nostri amici dall'America. Anthony Soprano.
Don Vittorio. It's an honor.
My name is Analisa. I am his daughter.
Piacere.
Piacere.
Tony.
Georgia. Washington, huh?
Yeah, that's my boy.
It's very good. George Washington Bridge.
Mamma papà, state zitti, mo. Parlami altre cose, eh? E poi dopo, parlami pure ristrati.
Tom, you give this guy a golf club, he'll probably try to fuck it.
That's Christopher is shooting up with this guy because he saw the dots on his arms, on his forearms. Any opportunity.
Who the fuck is Maro Zucca?
Maro Zucca ruined this family. Obviously, it's Vittorio.
Well, then I should be talking to Maro Zucca.
Zucca is serving the life sentence.
Hey, you, come here.
Yes, signor.
Can I just get some macaroni and gravy?
Ma che cos'è questo gravy?
Paolo, he doesn't know what you say. You mean gravies. Uva.
Gravy. Tomato sauce.
Ah, isso a pasta capumarola. Non gli piace questo.
E poi dicono che i tedeschi non danno una classe.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I was like, you're going into another world here. The cultures are not going to clash very well with, like, the traditional Italians born here and the American Italians. And I feel like it's going to go tits up. It's not going to go, you know, you got to keep things civil. That's the problem. But when you got, you know, the clash of egos going on here, forget about Clash of the Titans, forget about Sam Worthington, forget about those films. You got Clash of the Egos here. It's going to be difficult to keep those egos in check, and one person snaps, one person gets out of line, one person catches on to what the other people are saying or making fun of them. World War III, baby.
Screamino, he's insecure. It affects everything he says. Capiche?
I will talk on the side to the ear of Analisa.
You obviously need the mediators here. You need people to keep the peace.
She is the wife of Maro Zucca.
Oh, the wife.
Camillo, where's the pisciatore?
Downstairs, go left.
May, Joe Deegan, Espressa.
Did you say Michael Jordan?
Right. Major Deegan Express.
Oh, okay. I was like, Michael.
Sorry, it has a Leo.
I thought you said Michael Jordan.
In the States.
Papa went. I never been. English from school. E films.
Hey,
When can we get a chance to talk?
you put a ring on it. Or he put a ring on it. Hey, she been bagged, Tony. Don't try anything. Oh. For such a fine dining restaurant, or as it seems,
Come to our house.
they have world-class toilets.
I will as well personally give you a tour of the, come si dice, the surroundings area.
Avellino.
Where your family is from?
I don't want to put you out.
Ma no, per carità, anzi, you should have been guest to our house, but with my father conditioner. I send you the car at 9?
Fine. Tom, I look forward to it. Excuse me.
Don't fall for the temptation, Tony. Don't fall for the temptation.
Back to the Excelsior. gotta take a wicked shit.
Can you stop fucking interrupting me? We've been offered a ride here. You know how these people are about formalities. Why don't you use the one in there?
I didn't have to go there.
Non è stato niente! Solamente uno sparatrack! Era solamente sparatrack!
Just a kid.
This kid about to be disciplined.
The kid only got firecrackers on him.
Yeah, bitterness is handled differently here.
Io volessi faticare con voi! Chi cazzo l'ha detto a te? Per faticare con noi, aveva fa così! Eh?
Non ti preoccupare, questa è l'Università di Napoli.
We'll have to come back here.
Yeah, right. So how's the food?
It's okay. Lots of fish. Sounds like we're working too hard.
Lots of fish.
Why don't you take the kids
Things
down
are
the
fishy
Great
there
Wall,
anyway.
Get some Chinese.
You know, Tony, don't tell me how to spend my time, all right? If I want the excitement of Chinese food, I don't need your permission.
It's not permission. It was just an idea. You know what? Fine. I'll hang up.
Well, if the trip is as bland as this phone call.
There's nothing going on. What do you want me to say to you? Seriously.
This is a dream, surely. Yeah, thank you. I was like, what the fudge is this? The role play going on here.
Better not say what you saw, Jimmy. I'll shove that Elvis shit right up your ass. I'll shove a rutabaga in your mouth, Jimmy. Keep you quiet. Turn up in there.
Tony's fantasies, man. He sees one girl,
You're having a nightmare.
and it's raps.
I think it was a fucking shrimp hors d'oeuvres on the plane. Get some Imodium. You want to get made? This is no fucking way. Tony wants us to hang with Nino, work out the dock facilities.
Hope we get some spare time. I'm gonna see that fucking volcano.
You want to see Vesuvius? So is Silvio the one in New Jersey keeping things in check as Tony's gone? Because even though it could be a business trip for like 2 or 3 days, we've seen the chaos that's been caused when Tony is there. Look at Richie running wild and, you know, sort of pledging his allegiance again, or sort of reaffirming his loyalty to Uncle June. Like, anything can go wrong. Anything can go tits up in those 2 or 3 days that Tony and Paulie and Christopher are away. That's 3 big dogs that are away in New Jersey. So, like, technically, things can go astray here. Like, Silvio, like, I know he's a cool individual, but, like, him holding the fort alone, things could go tits up. And I'm surprised that this episode hasn't focused on sort of things going on in New Jersey at the moment. Obviously, you got Pussy doing his own things, but there's nothing to indicate so far that they're moving against Tony. Maybe this is a test for Tony to see how he handles things here. It could be a setup, you never know. But yeah.
Oh. Glad.
No, thank you. Yep, thanks for the tip, buddy. Tony, keep the Johnson inside the pants.
Well, no, I don't know them, but, you know, to be married to a man like that.
A man like what?
Oh, the toot and the fucking medieval outlook.
He is such an adoring father, though.
Sal's pussy,
3
right?
beautiful kids they raised who are now from a broken home.
No sons, I hope. 3 more of his ilk. We don't need.
It is very macho.
Macho? No. Try swaggering mama's boy. Fucking hypocrites, shall we?
Hypocrites?
Carm, come on, stop. I mean, just stop.
Is that how you see your brother?
What are you talking about, Angie? I mean, these OC pricks, especially with their gumas and their prostitutes, emotional cripples. And they expect their wives to live like the fucking nuns up at Mount Carmel College.
It's not that simple.
Well, of course not. Madonna whores a full equation, I believe. Clothes and appliances and houses.
You are talking about me. About us.
Carmela, no. I don't know.
So, do all the wives, this is probably pretty obvious, like, I'm pretty sure Carmela's not dumb and she's aware of, yeah, like Janice was saying, the gumas, the prostitutes, the girls they hang around with, Bada Bing and stuff like that. Like, they're full aware of the extent of the operations that their husbands do and the affairs they get up to outside of the house. Is that right in what I'm saying? Like, do all the wives know that? Like, are they aware of the things their husbands get up to? But it's a situation of, like, because I don't know, they're sort of married into this traditional Italian culture. It's frowned upon to get a divorce, and they just have to suck it up because of the culture they're sort of married into, is that traditional culture. And it's all about, you know, being a good wife, staying at home, looking after the kids and cleaning and cooking and things like that. But they're aware of the outside affairs of their husbands, but obviously they're too scared to get a divorce or even speak up about that. But I feel like Carmela, I don't know, Carmela's she's a strong woman. I feel like she'll call out Tony for what it is, but I don't know. I feel like she's aware of what he get up to, and we had that in the montage at the beginning of season 2 with him coming home late at night, probably smelling like another woman. And you saw Tony even in the montage at the beginning of season 2 smelling his clothes as he's putting in the washing, and then smelling his sort of his singlet, and yeah, chucking that in the washing as well. So I'm pretty sure Carmela's aware of what he's been up to and the cheating and stuff like that. But I feel like she just has to suck it up
That a woman of
for the
your
sake of
intelligence
staying in the marriage. But
is content to ask so little from life and from herself.
she gets no affection at all.
I don't know. It's none of my business.
Marriage is a holy sacrament.
Okay.
Family is a sacred institution.
I was literally just uttering that.
And you, trying to fan the flames with Richie Aprile of all people? Talk about old school.
Carm, Richie, because of his life experience in prison, he has a sensitivity to the plight of women.
Oh, my God. I am not even going to touch that one. But you had me going for a while there. You really did. Oh, Janice, honey.
Oh, Janice,
God, I love
honey.
you. Rick-
I love that sort of, I say this word so much and someone called me out, like, juxtaposition cut, but the show does it so well. Buffy did it a lot as well, and this show does it fantastic with sort of the wife right there, Carmela, you know, pondering, looking down, and then Tony cuts to him, or it cuts to sort of the woman here, I forgot her name. I'm sorry, but it cuts to her immediately. So it juxtaposes from Carmela to her, and then Tony looking down at her.
Nice shot.
Bam!
I shank him.
What's a man's club? I'll send you one your size. Whole set.
So, Tony. You don't mind me calling you Tony? What can I do for you?
Well, you can introduce me to the boss.
You can talk to me.
A fucking woman boss?
So what do you want?
Yeah, why not?
Never happened in the States. Never.
Our men kill each other. All my brothers, for example, they all got murdered. Or they go to prison. Rome has a war against us. But our men are in love to their mama, huh? So obeying a woman is not, come si dice, comes natural, huh?
Well, I'll be dipped in shit. You go around like your father's nursemaid.
I am my father's nursemaid.
Yo, wait, so where are they hitting these balls? Are they hitting these balls into the village? Because it looks like some kid maybe strolling around on his bike and then getting a big, you know, lump on his head if a potential golf ball hit his head. I'm sorry. I know it looks like there's a lot of forest down there. Oh, not forest, sorry, but like a lot of bush and trees down there. But come on, man. Like, depending on her swing, which looks pretty decent, some kid could be strolling around, or some elderly woman, elderly man. Boom, golf ball dead. Like,
Well, if an old
where's the
man
work,
carries
health, and
the respect
safety?
of the troops, you keep him around. I did something like that myself.
We're cousins. You hungry?
I could eat.
Okay, now I don't know if this has any sort of resemblance, but I think it was in episode 2 or last episode of season 3 when Melfi came in to the dinner, like when she said Toodaloo. It was the Toodaloo episode. When she came in and, you know, said her things about that, and then the boys started degrading her and talking about her lips, and instead Paul, I think it was Paulie or Pussy, where he's like, oh, if there's one thing I could spot is that a woman gives a good blowjob based off her lips. Like, based off her lips, I can tell whether she gives the best blowjob. And I just find it interesting that we cut there to an extreme close-up shot of her lips as she's eating a shrimp. Like, I don't know if that's meant to to be a callback to that episode right there.
You wanted to talk about
And what Tony's thinking about, potentially.
Can I ask you a question?
We're not gonna pay the price on the Mercedes.
Why do you save your toenail clippings?
Why? You want them?
Yo, she not to be fucked around with, man.
If your enemy comes into possession of your nail or your hair clippings, they can make the evil on you.
Well, I'm flattered that you would entrust me with your toenails, but can I pass without ruining the moment?
I already burned them. Nobody gets them.
The pig's head. The butchery. That guy looks dodgy behind Paulie. It's like they can tell he's not from around here.
Commendatori. Buongiorno.
See? He's not Italiano. Poor Paulie.
A lot of guys today, they become soft living in America.
What are you thinking?
Furia to start.
Furio! Pooh! Ma ti esce da scemo!
Take it easy.
Take it easy. Furio, poo!
A bunch of numbers in the air. Ma vera va.
All due respect, hon. I think you're being a little short-sighted on it.
He's my cousin. He's one of my best men. Forget about it. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Or what?
Hey, look. I don't even think you understand. I want you to talk to your husband about this.
My husband? Fuck you. He's never coming back. So you have to fucking deal with him.
And big up Analisa. Oh, set it up to Tony Soprano. That's a good power struggle right there between them two. And they both go their own separate ways. So it is, yeah, it is Pussy's wife. So she's the one with the cancer scare.
Fuck yeah. I just came from the doctor's office.
Yeah?
The biopsy came back negative.
Yeah, good. I'll be back later.
Not a care whatsoever. Not a care whatsoever. Hey, F you, pussy. Man, Christopher pisses... So annoying, man. Because, like, the first thing he talks about this episode is... You know, as soon as they arrive in Italy, he talks about the beauty of Italy, the beauty of women, you know, wanting to engage in all that and going to Mount Vesuvius. But it seems like the Mount Vesuvius trip, and obviously you have that layered with the music, with the guy on the radio calling out the last trip to it, and obviously him missing out on it. That becomes a running gag this episode. He doesn't get to enjoy the beauties of Italy. He doesn't get to enjoy that. And it seems like... it's just, I find it ironic that he just, you know, locks himself and shells himself back up. He crawls back into his cocoon in his hotel room and, you know, he gets sucked into the heroin again. And I'm not sure if that's going to be a running gag this show, but I feel like he needs to get out of that zone, Christopher. I just find it interesting. He does all this talk about, you know, living the life in Italy and then just goes and does that and crawls into a little hole. And it's interesting that I love the parallels or like the callbacks to The Godfather this episode in the beginning of the episode, because in the, was it the first or second Godfather, when Michael Corleone, when he goes to Italy and he gets married to the chick and he meets that beautiful woman, it's the complete opposite this episode. You know, that fantasy of Italy, that fantasy of living that life here, the beauty of it is sort of not stripped away from them, but the expectations are definitely subverted. And I think that's foreshadowed in the beginning of the episode when the VHS of The Godfather doesn't work. And I think that's foreshadowing, you know, whatever the ideals you sort of have formed from The Godfather are about Italy, and, you know, talking about your favorite scenes, and Tony does talk about his favorite scenes about the vineyard and stuff like that. Those sort of expectations you have going there, they've been sort of subverted, and it's not what it seems going there this episode, especially the way they've been treated, or especially like the actions they decide to take. And you have it with Paulie as well, you know, trying to sort of get in with the locals, or try to, you know, he says Commendatori to the locals, and they just shrug him off as if, you know, they can tell he's an outsider. They can tell he's a tourist per se. Why does Chris do that to himself? Oh, there's the figure of Elvis. Oh, it's the same guy. Okay, he's visiting. Pussy's visiting the Elvis wannabe clone.
Pussy!
Yeah.
What the fuck you doing here?
I was in the neighborhood. The bachelor party. They're looking for some entertainment.
I said, you want some coffee?
No, I'm good.
Come on, it's on the boil.
What? He pistol whipped him. Oh, no, it's a hammer. I can tell, I know why he did that, because he saw him at the birthday store with that other individual, and there's a potential right there for that information to get out about Pussy, so tying up loose ends, or a potential loose end.
Mangiamo. I want to get the fuck out of here. You drive me to the city?
Sure, absolutely. I have to ask.
What?
Wait, Tony! Tony! Yeah, come down to eat.
Jesus Christ, is that all you people do? The lunch we had with Gemma wood chipper.
We need to finish our business.
Damn, Analisa!
All right, I'm coming down.
Alright, I'm coming down. That ain't gonna fix it. American Beauty, baby. That is totally warranted. I don't care what anyone says. You reckon Analisa is going to be a recurring character in this show? Or nah, it's like a one-off thing. Because she's absolutely fantastic. I love her. She don't take no shit from nobody. I think Tony respects that in a way as well.
It's a nice thing. You take good care of your father.
What are you going to do?
You and I, we're not so different. Taking care of her father. He needs to take care of her his mother. Any parallels there?
Vigilant! Yun ang mama, yeah. This one needs to be stay with until he goes to sleep, huh? Bella mamma. I'll take you back in the morning. Yeah, come on, Jen. Eleanor, yeah. Alle. Yeah. Come on, Jen.
Yo, she can take care of the kids, she can take care of her family, and run a mafia business. Like, that's one independent woman. Carmela can do that. Come on.
So what did the lawyer say today?
But he said I have a good case, and we'll file on Tuesday.
So you're going to take Monday to think. That's good.
Monday's a Jewish holiday.
Oh.
I'm finished thinking. Hell, I thought myself into fucking non-existence.
Well, you are not non-existent, and Pussy doesn't see you that way.
Fuck what he sees. Not anymore, it's what I see. God gave me more years, Carmela. This very morning, God gave me a gift, and I will use that gift. I won't waste it like I've wasted 24 fucking years with this man.
You know what the church says about divorce.
Oh, please. Let the Pope live with him.
She made up her mind.
And Terry and Scott with the money problems and the pregnancy. Is this really the example you want to set when your daughter is struggling very hard to keep her new marriage in one piece?
Why are you working this hard, Carmela?
Why? For all of the reasons I just said. Because you are my friend. And I'm not even saying don't. I'm just saying that at the very least you got to ask yourself these questions.
Sometimes you just gotta stay in it for the
Terry, I'm
kids.
not even sure she's going to be able to have children of her own. Sal began to cry when he heard that.
In the end, I know you're not going to leave him. I know you won't do that.
Commendatori, buongiorno. I'm from America.
È colonato. Lei mi ha tagliato i fili della gondola.
Not what he imagined.
Some of the guys are Sicilians.
Siciliano, sì.
Hard-headed bastards, am I right?
He do not give a shit. Oh, that was dull. That was pretty dead.
The island back there is called Progeda.
Yo, Analisa wearing the same colors as Carmela was in the previous episodes.
In the olden time, the Sibyl of Cumae was the second most important oracle after Delphi.
I thought Delphi was in Greece.
Well, the Greeks were here, way before the Romans. And before the Greeks, there was somebody else. And before them, somebody else. E così via.
The rulers would come from across the ancient world to hear the Sibyl's predictions of their future. She would sit inside the cave inhaling gases. I think I dated this broad. Possibly volcanic, though no longer active, and would speak in a voice not her own.
You're no problem to read. You are your own worst enemy.
Oh, is that right?
She right.
Tell you right now, you remind me of somebody from back home.
Not your wife. Your girlfriend?
Oh, I got one. To answer your question. But no. Not her.
Bet she's someone you want to fuck. I can tell.
Oh, really? You know, everybody's their own worst enemy, so maybe your psychic power has been overrated.
You don't want to fuck her?
Are they talking about Melfi?
You don't want to fuck me?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, at least he came straight there.
But I don't shit where I eat.
Che cosa?
No fare la merda.
He's like, what does that mean?
It's bad business. We're in business.
Ma vattene, va. Vattene. Not at those price.
All right, you give me Furio, and I'll walk down the price of the cars to 85.
Okay. I love how Tony has kept this strip.
I get more guys on my timetable.
Like, he's kept this trip strictly business.
75.000 per macchina. 75,000.
He hasn't even got to see the beauty of Italy.
Okay.
Okay. Except for this, like, split moment in the end. But, like, still. We've seen glimpses of the Italy that's been romanticized by the boys. But none of them really got to live it out.
So how the fuck was it?
Fabulous. I felt right at home.
That's great.
They're real good business-wise.
I feel sorry for anyone who hasn't been, especially any Italian.
Someday.
Don't put it off another second, puss.
All right, I fucking heard you.
Where the fuck is Christopher?
He's in a duty-free buying a gift for Ray.
4 days. He's a block away from the greatest shopping district in the world. What the fuck did he think of it then?
Abroad, Tom.
You found out who got 8 great tomatoes in that little bitty can.
You know what? Fuck him. Leave him here. Go. Let's drive.
What's the matter, Tony?
Nothing.
I love how he has the stress ball.
I tell you, we do real good business-wise. Got fucking double on those cars.
Here he comes. Hey, come on!
Hey, Fendi, yeah! I love how they talk about everybody's their own worst enemy. And I feel like Christopher was his own worst enemy this episode as well. Not being able to enjoy the trip and seeing what he did to himself with, like, the cocaine or heroin, whatever drug it was. I think it was ice shooting himself up, but yeah. Back home, baby. How many times are we going to use this song this episode, man? The copyright. And I love the tie-in at the end there to Carmela listening to sort of Puss's wife's story when he went away for a year and he came home and was like, I'm home, and she heard his voice. And I can't remember exactly what she said about whether she ran down, but like that exact same thing that she said happened to Carmela in the end there. Even though Tony wasn't gone for a year, it was just gone for a couple of days, for a business trip or like a week, whatever it was. I feel like her look at the end there was like, oh crap, that just happened to me. Tony was away. He said, opened the door, came home and said, I'm home, and I heard his voice. She didn't see him, she heard his voice, and she's like, oh, okay. I just love the time. This episode was beautifully constructed. Fantastic writing yet again. Sorry, if you pay close attention to the writing these episodes, it's just absolutely fantastic. The sort of hidden details you pick up on in terms of like how little things are foreshadowed at the beginning of the episode and how they come in full circle at the end. Especially, you know, that whatever you know, Sal's wife was saying in the episode about, you know, him coming home, him disappearing, and then coming back. The exact same thing happened to her. Obviously, he had the foreshadowing with the Godfather, and sort of like the romanticizing of Italy and what they expected, and what obviously what happened in Italy, how they viewed everything, and then them obviously returning home, and Tony going on a strictly business trip, not being able to sort of enjoy the beauty that was Italy because everything on his mind was business. Like, he didn't even eat, like, the fact, what tells you that it was business in the first place, his mindset, and him not taking Carmelo there, I think, yeah, tells you about the intentions of his trip and how he was, how, like, he wanted to keep it strictly business. I hope you guys have been enjoying these reactions. Fantastic episode yet again, and the deal was made. He got his deal done. Whether we see more of Analisa, I'm not too sure. Maybe because the deal has been cut and we're just gonna, okay, things are that way with the cars, and that's gonna keep on ticking. So we'll see. As always, guys, been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.